Hey, I'm Steve Magnante here in Bogart, Georgia at the Tony Townley Collection, where on October 24th and 25th, there's going to be a two-day auction run by Richmond Auctions, where there's going to be about 101 or so vehicles sold, some of them at no reserve. And one thing I'm looking forward to, and if you're a Ford guy, you're going to dig this. It's a 1970 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. One thing that's cool about this car, it's a Boss 302, a G-code car, and of the total 2,268 Cougar Eliminators built in 1970, only 146 got the Boss 302 engine under the hood. Now you got to remember, the Boss 302 was a very special engine. It was a 302, but it wasn't a Windsor. It was a Cleveland-style canted valve small block with an aluminum intake manifold, a Holley 4-barrel, solid lifters, 290 underrated horsepower. Let's take a peek at it. And again, the beauty of the Mercury Cougar is the fact that the hideaway headlights were standard equipment right here from '67 onward. Very menacing and aggressive looking grille at the front of these cars. And let's take a peek inside here. And there it is. This car is one of 306 built in competition yellow. And a detail we find here, of course, is standard issue, the chrome air cleaner lid, the die-cast aluminum valve covers on these, and of course the RPM, the Autolite rev limiter right here, it's set to 6,150 RPM. So if you exceed that number, the ignition cuts out. And that's something that Ford put on all of their, extra performance engines of this time. And again, it's all here. It's a 4-speed car, as all Boss 302s were. No automatic Boss 302s of any kind. But again, this is a Boss 302 powered Cougar Eliminator. The options were, of course, the 394 barrel, the 428, and also a 351 Windsor was a possibility. So this is the lightest, most proficient small block of the bunch. And again, only 146 of these cars were assembled. This one has the deluxe Moddy report. We have it here, and it shows all the data here. And Kevin Marty does a report on your car, it means everything's there and correct and accounted for. And of course, this also is on the cover of Hemmings Muscle Machines, and everybody wants to have their car on the cover of a magazine. And here it is, Hemmings Muscle Machines right here. This is the October 2004 issue, and the car got a full feature, including a cover shot. So that's kind of money in the bank if you're a car fanatic. It's nice to have your car on the cover of something like Hemmings, and there it is. And again, a nice restoration, a competition yellow, a very appealing color, and of course the contrast with the black stripes. The illuminated stripes are part of the picture here. So a great example of the breed with Moddy report, and a really nice running car. So bid accordingly.